Hello student, very good morning to all of you. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy and fine at home. Do you remember what were we discussing yesterday? I think yesterday we have discussed different application of pinacoline rearrangement. How one can synthesize carbonyl compound starting from alkene. So that is one of the application, as well as there is a ring expansion of cyclic ketone, as well as to synthesize spiroketone system. So that type of the different application we have done, or we have discussed in our previous lecture. So today what we are going to discuss today, look at the blackboard, Claisen rearrangement. Claisen rearrangement you might have heard in a chapter number 2 we have synthesize. In a chapter number 2 you might be knowing the name of that chapter is a active methylene compound or reactive methylene compound. And reactive methylene compound, there are two compounds we have studied. Among that, first one is the ethyl acetoacetate or acetoacetic ester, or we can call it as a beta keto ester. It is a active methylene compound because it has active methylene group. Active methylene group means CH2 group is called as active methylene group. Why it is called as active methylene group? Because it is located in between as a two strong electron withdrawing group, and therefore the proton present on that CH2 proton are highly acidic in nature, and by using as a base we can easily abstract that proton, forming as a carbanion, and that carbanion are well stabilized due to the resonance effect, and therefore we can introduce the alkyl group with the help of alkyl halide. So there is a new carbon-carbon bond formation, and therefore it has a wide variety of organic synthesis, and that is a Claisen ester condensation. We know that two molecules of ethyl acetate condense together, then the resulting compound obtained will be as a acetoacetic ester or the ethyl acetoacetate or beta keto ester. That is the condensation. But here the same named reaction, but rearrangement reaction. Rearrangement, how the rearrangement, how it is differ from that condensation. Condensation word itself indicate that two molecules condense together resulting into as a new compound. But here the Claisen rearrangement means the atom or group or carbon skeleton is the framework of the carbon skeleton is a different after the reaction, after adding the appropriate reagent and maintaining as a proper reaction condition, how the skeleton of that organic compound differ from starting substrate to the end product, and that the rearrangement, Claisen rearrangement, the rearrangement reaction. Let us see the definition of the statement of the Claisen rearrangement. The rearrangement reaction in which alkyl aryl ether on simple heating undergo sigmatropic rearrangement to give ortho or para alkyl phenols is called Claisen rearrangement. Remember the statement once again. The rearrangement reaction in which alkyl aryl ethers are not alkyl, that is allyl aryl ethers. Allyl means CH2 double bond CH3 group. That system is known as allyl system. Allyl aryl ether on simple heating undergo sigmatropic rearrangement to give ortho or para allyl phenol, not alkyl, para allyl phenol is called Claisen rearrangement. The allyl group migrate from oxygen to the ring carbon preferentially at ortho position, and therefore that let us see one of the example here. For Claisen rearrangement, according to the definition or the statement, the structure which I am showing over here, this one is the structure of aryl group, and then this compound is present, and this system is known as allyl system. Remember here, allyl system CH2 double bond CH, and this CH2, this system is known as a allyl system, or CS. If here is a hydrogen atom, you will get CH3, that's allyl system. And now this is a allyl group. This part is known as allele. This part is known as allele, and this part is known as aryl, right? Or phenyl we can say. And there is a one heteroatom involved here, is a oxygen atom. And now the sigmatropic rearrangement reaction take place, that is in a thermal condition. This symbol is known as a thermal, that is a 3,3 sigmatropic rearrangement reaction. 3,3 sigmatropic rearrangement reaction in a pericyclic reaction. You might be known that pericyclic reaction are concerted reaction. Concerted reaction means what? Bond breaking and bond making takes place simultaneously. That kind of the reaction are known as concerted reaction. All pericyclic reaction are concerted reaction, and they are very stereopacific reaction. Stereopacific means only and only one products are obtained. That kind of the reactions are generally termed as stereopacific reaction. And in a 3,3 sigmatropic rearrangement reaction means the bond breaking and bond taking place, bond breaking and bond making at 3 position, and therefore that is known as 3,3 sigmatropic rearrangement. The bonding breaking and taking place between the sigma bond, and therefore it is called as a sigmatropic, and there the double bond is involved in this process, and that's why it is known as a sigmatropic rearrangement reaction. Now the heteroatom, oxygen atom is present here. So we can number from here 1, 2 and 3. Then in allele system generally 1, 2 and 3, that is this is 2 and 3. Now the bond is going to form between 3, and therefore it is known as a 3 sigmatropic rearrangement reaction. Now it is a pericyclic reaction. This double bond moving this way to form as a bond here at the same time. Double bond shifted from here to here. This sigma bond is broken from here, forming as a double bond. See, the movement of electron is a cyclic transition state are involved here, and therefore it is termed as a pericyclic reaction. And now the resulting compound here obtained will be this double bond and this double bond as it is, but here is a double bond, and the bond forming sigma bond, this is a new sigma bond formed here, new carbon-carbon bond is formed here, sigma bond, this one. And this at ortho position, now there is a, what is happening, this kind of the rearrangement, sigmatropic rearrangement occur. Now this proton is shifted from here to here, forming as a double bond here, this double bond shifted here, this double bond shifted here, and this proton goes at that position, and therefore we will be getting the compound. This one is a OH here. Now one double bond here, another here, and one must be here, and this CH2 and this one. This is at ortho position. So orthoallyl phenol, this one. Orthoallyl phenol are ortho position, that group is migrate or rearrangement occur, and therefore such reactions are generally allyl phenol is obtained over here. A sigmatropic reaction is a type of pericyclic reaction which I have just mentioned. Sigmatropic reaction is a type of pericyclic reaction. Pericyclic reaction means movement of electron is a cyclic, it is a concerted reaction, wherein overall net result of the reaction is the formation of new sigma bond due to the transformation of an old sigma bond in an uncatalyzed intramolecular reaction. The aliphatic Claisen rearrangement is also called as Claisen rearrangement reaction. This is a allyl. This one is called as a allyl. Aryl ether, this one, and we got as a this type of the product over here. Now in other case, let us see in aliphatic organic compound also shows Claisen rearrangement reaction. For example, we have this structure, then and then it will show 3 sigmatropic rearrangement reaction. Why 3 again number starting from the heteroatom 1 2 3 here from allylic carbon atom 1 2 3. Now it is a pericyclic reaction. Pericyclic reaction are concerted reaction. They are highly stereopacific reaction. The there is a new carbon-carbon bond formed, this double bond shifted from here to here, and this bond is broken, so that we will get here this type of the compound here, double bond, then this is a new sigma bond formed here, and there will be this is a double bond. Look at here, alpha, beta, gamma. So gamma unsaturated double bonds is formed over here. So this type of the reaction, the reaction is called as 3,3 sigmatropic rearrangement, because the new sigma bond is formed between the two carbon atom numbered as 3,3 in the starting molecule, and the old sigma bond undergoing cleavage is between the carbon atoms numbered 1,1 in the starting ether molecule. The reaction takes place by simple heating without use of any catalyst. That is a speciality of this reaction. All the bond breaking and bond formation takes place simultaneously, concerted, which is a characteristic property of pericyclic reaction. Now look at the mechanism over here. The Claisen rearrangement reaction in 2-allyl phenyl ether, 2-allyl phenyl ether, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, proceed through formation of cyclic transition state to give an intermediate cyclohexadienone, and this intermediate via tautomerism regains the aromatic nucleus to give a final rearranged phenol. The allyl group migrate from oxygen to ring at ortho position. The rearrangement is intramolecular, and the allyl group undergoes allylic shift, and the carbon atom alpha with respect to the oxygen in the substrate ether becomes gamma to the ring in the product phenol, and this is proved by labeling experiment. That is proved by labeling experiment. Alpha, beta, gamma. Thus, the position of the labeled carbon is inverted during the migration to ortho position, and further evidence for this mechanism is obtained from the reaction of 2-butynyl phenyl ether. The product phenol obtained has a methyl branch on the side chain. Let us see here how we can do the labeled experiment over here. Now look at here, labeling experiment. Labeling experiment proved to labeling experiment. Labeled experiment to suggest how that groups are ortho to. Let us see once again. Here is a labeling oxygen, labeling proton is this one, suppose, right? or what we can call it as this one, labeling proton. Then just hit it, there will be a 3,3 sigmatropic rearrangement occur. Very simply, this double bond is shifted from here to here, and there will be a transition state is formed like this double bond and this double bond as it is. Here oxygen atom, this bond is breaking, then here must be new bond is formed, another bond, one double bond is going to form here, this double bond is going to form, and this double bond is going to break. So this is the 6-membered transition state, and that is a highly this is a transition state occur over there, and after that it collapses into this one. We may get this double bond this double bond shifted from here to here, and we will get this type of the compound. And now the labeling is this at ortho position, that proved that there must be rearrangement reaction, and finally this proton shifted from here to here, we will get the product, this one double bond OH, this double bond here, another double bond here, and this is a double bond here. This is called as orthoallyl phenol. Orthoallyl phenol will be the final product obtained over here, and this is a labeling experiment proved that the labeled carbon atom which is present at ortho with respect to the another one. Now let us move on to the next example which we are going to discuss over here. Suppose in another example, suppose we have this type of the compound. Let's see. Second example I am showing over here is a aromatic compound O, this one, and one methyl group must be here. Then the labeled carbon atom, how 3,3 sigmatropic rearrangement takes place over here. Just hit it, because thermal condition is because there is no catalyst at all, and you will be getting the formation of the product is the OH over here. Then these are the bond. Now here you may get this type of the compound. This is a labeled carbon atom. Now this predict the product with mechanism. Then if you know the mechanism behind it, then and then you can able to predict the products. So this is one of the simplest rearrangement reaction. If both the ortho position are blocked or substituted, the rearrangement still take place by migration of allyl group at ortho position to form ortho substituted dienone intermediate. However, there is no hydrogen at the ortho position available for enolization, that is aromatization, and therefore the allyl group at ortho position undergoes a second migration through a similar cyclic transition state to give dienone intermediate, which further undergoes aromatization to give final product phenol with allyl group at para position, and this is also proved by labeling experiment. Now let's see once again. Suppose you have another example over here. You have a starting material is this one O, this one, and at this position both the ortho position are blocked, Then this is also proved by using as a labeling experiment. There is a 3 sigma-tropic rearrangement, this one, sigma-tropic rearrangement. Now what is going to happen in the first step? This will form as a double bond here, this double bond shifted from here to here, and you will be getting here this kind of the product. Transition state, you can see here is a double bond, here is a methyl group, then this allylic group, but the labeling experiment is there. This methyl group goes over there. Now what is going to happen in the next step? Still this is 3 sigma tropic. Why? 1 2 3 here, 1 2 3. The bond is broken between 1 position, and here again this double bond attacking over there, and this double bond shifted from here to here, and this bond is broken, so that we will get the next C double bond O, then double bond here, and here the allylic group comes over here, and after that there will be a labeling carbon atom at this position. Here is a methyl group at this position also as a methyl group. Now there is a aromatization. The last step is a aromatization. The driving force behind it is aromatization. This form as a double bond here, this double bond shifted from here to here, and that proton goes along with oxygen atom, and finally you will be getting double bond here, then OH, this methyl group as it is, another methyl group here, double bond, and this double bond remains as it is. Then this is the compound, allylic compound goes at para position, and it would be the product formed in these particular examples. So thus there is a double inversion of the position of labeled carbon atom in the allylic group. The net result of the rearrangement is that 2,6-dimethyl allyl phenyl ether rearrangement to 4-allyl 2,6-dimethyl phenol. So that will be the name of this compound is 1,2,6-dimethyl allyl aryl ether produces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Once again 2,6-dimethyl 4-allyl phenol. 4-allyl phenol will be the final product obtained in this reaction. And then in our next lecture we will discuss about the applications of Claisen rearrangement reaction. And so far we have seen what are the starting material and the reaction and how the labeling experiment is performed in this particular reaction that we have seen in detail. So in our upcoming lecture we are going to discuss about the application of Claisen rearrangements. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.